What is going on, everybody? Welcome to our Sixers versus Mavs watch party today. Top takeaways, reaction. Watch a game with us. React with us. It's going to be a lot of fun. Sixers were on fire last game. I believe it was Saturday. I could be wrong. I'm not sure.
Saturday, yes.
Yeah. But, man, Jaden Springer looked nice. Turk looked nice. Ricky Council IV looked amazing defensively. Joining me, as always, he is Mitch Kofsky. Go give him a follow on Twitter or YouTube at Mitch Kofsky. What's going on, dude?
I'm excited for this game after what we saw from last week. I can't wait. And just having a Sixers podcast yesterday, and now Paul Reed is staying, I'm more excited. I'm like,
I mean, was that a wild Sunday or what? That was constant refreshing Twitter. Of course, the Sixers matched the offer from Utah Sunday morning, but we didn't hear about it until like 10:30, 11.
Like 10:30, yeah.
I was already past sleep. I tried. I go to bed pretty early. I'm usually out by 9 to 10 o'clock. I tried to push through. Of course, it probably broke as soon as I fell asleep on Sunday, but just quick reactions to Paul Reed's new contract.
I mean, hey, now we have 3 backup centers. We have 3 backup centers. So for me, it's just like Paul Reed is staying for 3 years, so I think he is the backup. So is someone getting traded?
Yeah. First up, we have Sneeps in the house saying, "What's up, Mitch?" We have our fellow OKC fan saying, "Hardy party."
Yeah.
I think the contract, definitely signals more Paul Reed at the 4 next season, maybe even at the 3. And I would even go as far as put him in the starting lineup over PJ Tucker, who, is not, like you said on our Discord, the Sixers need to get more athletic. The Sixers' Achilles heel has been rebounding. Paul Reed gives you that. Yeah, it probably messes up some spacing, but I would love to move PJ Tucker to the bench. And what I like about Paul Reed, man, he's shown signs of being very good in the pick and roll, rolling to the basket. He looked great at it in the playoffs last year. He's always been a career net positive in the playoffs. I'm so excited, man. He's one of my favorite players. His upside in a Nick Nurse system at $7 million a year is outrageous. I think we have not seen the best. This guy was put in a box, man. We saw him be really effective. I went through 10 pages of starting lineups, 5-man lineups with the Sixers back in 2021. Okay. Paul Reed's rookie year. It was a year he played 54% of his time at power forward and almost 20% of his time at the 3. He was a net positive in every single one of those lineups, a positive. What does Doc do? Completely bury him on the bench and only play him at the 5. I think there's real upside for Paul Reed this year with Nick Nurse, and the game has just started.
Yeah. Oh, it just started? Wait, I'm confused.
I'm at 9:35.
No, I mean, what channel is it on?
I don't know.
Because I'm on NBA TV right now and it's not even there.
Hold on. It's ESPNU.
Do I not have that?
Oh, no.
I gotta have it. If not, I'll get one of those growth sites.
0-0 as...
Yeah, I think I got it. I got a Comcast, so I should.
All right, great. So the big thing today is doesn't look like Jaden Springer is playing today, but we do have Lewis King in the starting rotation. He did not play the last few games. As Ricky Council pulls up on an ISO op and front runs it, Sixers are down 2-0, make that 4-0 on an N1 take from Dallas. Let's get the scoreboard up. We have Raphael in the house. What's going on, Raphael? Thanks for joining, man.
That's my guy, man, Raph. How you doing? And Sixers overplayed Paul Reed. I thought he said overpaid at first. I'm like, what? No.
No, they did not overpay for Paul Reed. That's overplayed B-ball Paul. I think they should have. Oh my God! What? board.
I've been seeing people on Twitter and don't tell me, oh, overpaid. So I was right. So they were saying Paul Reed is not the 4. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, he can play the 3, 4, and the 5.
Let's see what happens this year. We don't have enough data to say he doesn't.
Right.
The small sample size that we do have says he can. I agree. He's not a great shooter. He wasn't even asked to. And Doc kind of put him in a box and said, you're the starting backup 5, or not starting, but you're the backup 5. And that's it. And we haven't really seen anything since his rookie year where he did play a significant amount of time at the 4 and the 3.
Yep.
If there's anything, if you watch any kind of Sixers basketball, rebounding has been a problem for the team for a long time. Transition defense, fast break defense, they have sucked at that for years. And that's something, B-Ball Paul can bring. As Louis King hits a 3 here, and the Sixers take a 9-5 lead.
There you go.
Let me get
to see it. Boom. There it is.
There we go. Let's get the scoreboard up here.
This thing with Paul Reed, man, it's just people are telling me that Mo Bamba is better than Paul Reed. I'm like, what are you smoking? The only thing Mo Bamba is better at is shooting threes. That's the only thing. Now, for Paul Reed, it's he's a threat on both sides. Not a lot of people say that. It's just the rebounding. I'm like, no, he's a threat on both sides of the ball.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think his upside at $7 million is crazy good. And I'm low key really excited. Your bench at the 4 and 5 when Joel Embiid is on the bench is really good. I mean, you've got rim protection, you've got rebounding, you've got, guys that can run the court, which I know Nick Nurse wants to do. That's really exciting. Listen, Paul Reed is not a needle mover. I mean, he did play really well in the playoffs, but bench depth was an issue for the Sixers. They have lost perimeter defenders left and right this offseason. They don't have anybody at the 3. Tobias Harris, you're not moving him to the 3. He's a 4. He's not athletic enough. He's always been better at the 4.
Yeah.
I mean, you could probably see Paul Reed get a decent amount of time because he can defend the 3 to 5 spots.
Yeah.
So that's a big addition for the Sixers.
He's not Tobias Harris. It's not an assassin scorer. What was his dad thinking?
Woo!
What's good, Eagles Uncensored? What is good, man? I'm glad you're home safe after what happened last night. I'm glad you're home safe. Yeah, those are the pictures I sent you. So that was him.
Oh, man. Sorry to hear that, man. That's scary stuff.
Yeah.
Glad to hear you're good. By the way, Terquavion Smith with a steal and dunk, transition dunk, screaming after the dunk. Terquavion Smith, man, is legit, man.
Yeah.
I just got done on an interview with Austin Krell.
Oh, yeah.
Talking Sixers Summer League. I'll publish it tomorrow. But I asked him, who is the player that you think has the most upside on the Sixers roster moving forward? He said Terquavion Smith, mostly because of the shooting. He thinks the shooting is translatable. If you're a 40% shooter from 3 and, you're trying to space the floor with Joel Embiid, you have an immediate role. And they lost Shake. He is not high on Jaden Springer, and I understand that completely. But he likes Turk and he likes Ricky. So,
yeah.
A says, I hope B-Ball Paul proves me wrong. You need something offensively from B-Ball Paul. They say he shot 40% 3, and that was 2 years ago, man.
That was 2 yeah.
Hopefully that translates in the NBA. He wasn't asked to shoot. I agree the shot is funky, and I don't expect him to shoot 40% from 3 in the NBA next year at all. We'll see, man. But it almost felt like he was asked not to shoot. because, he went from 40% from three when he was the, G League Player of the Year, shooting 40%. And then he came to the NBA and just did not shoot at all, even in the summer league. If you go back to because he did 3 years in the summer league. If you look at the last 2 years in the summer league, he didn't shoot from three at all either.
No.
So clearly he was instructed to, provide a role for the Sixers. And I think that's going to change with the Sixers under Nurse. This contract, I think we're again going to see more Paul Reed in the perimeter, more Paul Reed and rolling to the basket, all that kind of stuff.
You know what I can't wait to see? Yo, what is up? Where you hiding? What is up? It's basically I'm going to see a lineup. Hopefully, Embiid, Paul Reed, Daniel House, maybe Springer, and maybe Maxey. Just let that sink in. Young guys.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible.
That's kind of like Paul Reed's bread and butter, man. He feeds off chaos.
Yeah, that's definitely Philly right there.
What was another Achilles heel for the Sixers last season? It was a significant decrease in deflections.
Yeah.
Significant decrease and turning defense into offense. And that's something Paul Reed brings you in spades. So these are all, and how many times did we watch the Sixers get killed on the offensive glass? Again and again and again, man. Every single game.
We lost to the Brooklyn Nets, who sucked at rebounding.
Ricky Council Jr. drive and one bucket, reverse layup, man. Nice little take from Ricky Council.
That was a nice take. Nice with the left hand.
Ricky Council, the fourth man, gets on the board here. Lewis King is having a very good start. Hits 2 3-pointers, and Turk with a huge dunk in transition. And Ricky Council loving it. Is there a flagrant or a technical somehow? I missed that. Michigan. I like that.
I'm a Michigan fan. He's Ohio State.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Your teams are loaded this year, man. And college football, that's going to be so fun.
Yeah.
I'm in a blender with all these trade rumors about Pascal Siakam. I mean, we've talked a lot about Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, he's a Raptors fan.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, if you kind of look at, Petrusev, or is that two bells? Yeah, Petrusev with the steal and one bucket transition.
I'm about to see it.
My goodness, I didn't even know Petrusev was that athletic. That was actually a pretty good play.
Wow. What the hell?
I didn't know he had it in him.
Is this remember how the last game he was shooting more from the mid-range and outside?
Yeah.
Are we going to see more athleticism from him today?
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, I love him, man. I love.
Really?
No, I mean that was a good move. I'm just geeking up over that one move.
Yeah, rebounding was horrible, man. It was so bad. But I mean, if you look at what Nick Nurse and Daryl Morey, I think, are working on, is clearly loading up for that 2024 offseason, treating this year as a gap year. Definitely think there's a James Harden trade to be made. But clearing Petrusev with the block. All right.
What the hell?
Yeah, Petrusev is active. Nice little sequence this last minute here for Philippe Petrusev, but 5 points, a board, and a block early on in the first quarter, 5 minutes remaining. But I definitely think Pascal Siakam is at the top of the list for targets because nice steal. Oh, deflection by Javonte Smart, fouls, and bucket for Dallas. But anyway, Siakam, OG Anunoby, I think those are the two big guys that Nick Nurse is looking at next offseason. You wipe off Tobias Harris, and who knows if James Harden is on this team. But you could sign two guys to max contracts. Then you can, on top of that, sign Tyrese Maxey to his contract. And you have a whole new kind of look and feel to the Sixers team around Joel Embiid. But Siakam, just trade for him now. Like, just do it. Yeah. I mean, can the Raptors get any player better than James Harden? I wouldn't trade for him.
I wouldn't either if I was the Raptors. I wouldn't at all. But they have so many wings. They got so many, and they just got McDaniels.
Oh, really?
Like, come on. You know they got Jalen McDaniels.
I forgot where he went.
Oh, juice. You Pelicans, New Orleans fan. That's all I got to say to you. Zion.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
Oh, my God. He thinks that the Saints are going to win the Super Bowl with their car.
Who?
Juice, he's a Saints fan.
I will say the NFC South is terrible. It's probably my least favorite division in the NFL. You have two teams in there that could be possibly tanking for Caleb Williams. But yeah, the Saints fans overrate their team every single year. Every year they think they're going to win 10, 11 games, and they're always like mediocre at best.
Oh, don't even bring up Kamara. He might even go to jail. God dang, Kamara. I drafted him in fantasy. Like, why did I do that? Okay. Nice shot.
Mm-hmm.
That was a nice shot. Wow.
Yeah, Greg Brown has been like quietly underrated. Oh, he shoots again. Oh, I like the confidence though. But Greg Brown has played really well the last couple games.
Yeah. I'll take him over Montrezl Harrell. I'll take anyone over Montrezl Harrell. He may not even play this year.
He's not going to play.
So what's the point even bringing him back? It's got to be part of a trade. It's got to be.
That or to make James Harden happy.
I mean, look, they got Beverly. Like, I don't know, man. What's your thoughts on the whole Embiid interview? I know you saw that.
Well, I mean, it's cool to see they're close, you know. Not like the Ben Simmons situation where they wanted nothing to do with each other.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's all business, man. I don't think Harden would come back and screw things up.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe I take that back because I don't see him fitting in a Nick Nurse system whatsoever. Lewis King misses a pull-up. Love to see Lewis King with a green light tonight. We haven't seen him for a while. I think Lewis King's a guy that I think really fits the Sixers on the wing. So I'm really hoping he plays well and gets a contract because he's 6'7". He has a 7-foot plus wingspan. He's a 40% shooter from three. Can defend multiple positions. Like he's exactly what we're looking for. And there's not a lot of free agents out there to bring in.
Yep. For me, it's just like, give me a guy who's athletic, can shoot the three. So give me that over Korkmaz.
I'll drop my interview tomorrow with Austin Krell.
Nice.
For the most part, he definitely thinks the trade's going to go down at some point. No, I take that back. He doesn't think the trade's going to go down, at least for now. Like we're in the
deadline.
Yep.
Trade deadline. Yeah.
So we're in wait and see mode. Just what it is, man.
Let's see here. Oh.
It's what it is.
Commercial
break. What do you got? What's new going on with your channel?
I just did a Sixers podcast yesterday with my guy King DV. We had a good conversation. That is up. My video is up from that. Mark Farzetta is going to hop on tomorrow. We're going to do a recording, and then that'll be out later on Wednesday. Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait for that, man. I've been listening to that guy for like God knows how long.
Yeah, he's cool.
And then how about you? Edge of Philly Sports. What about that?
No birds of the round table. We're taking the week off. We got a couple people on vacation. So that's why I'm here. We do that Monday nights.
Right.
Tomorrow, I also have my top 10, start of my top 50 prospects videos of the 2024 NFL draft. I'm broke it up into 5 pieces, and I'll be dropping that tomorrow at 5. So it's got highlight reels and everything. I'm telling you, and scouting, like, you won't find more information anywhere. Me and Ryan, so personally, I did individual videos of the top 5 at every position in the 2024 draft, NFL draft. And then Ryan and I then did, on top of that, we covered every conference in the Power 5, top 10 prospects, scouting reports, 2023 preview of each team and everything. And then we did one last week where we just kind of did the best of the rest, like including Notre Dame guys who have a couple really big prospects and things like that. And I kind of just cut it up all together. And I have my own ranking of my personal top 50 prospects and added highlights on top of it. So it's coming out tomorrow at 5, the top 10. And then like 11 through 20 will be next week. And then 21 through 30 will be the following week and that kind of stuff. But we're like 70 plus prospects done. College football season doesn't start for like a month and a half, 2 months. We're already doing the NFL mock draft simulators are up and running through 2 rounds. Yeah. So this week we're going to do a 2-round Eagles mock.
Oh my God.
I'm excited, man. I love mocks. I'll do mocks all day.
I love it for the NBA. For the NBA, I could do right now. But for the NFL, that's not me. I can't.
Yeah. And then in 2 weeks, once Summer League ends, I'll be doing NHL draft content with my guy Tyson. So that'll be more so Flyers focused.
Yeah.
Guys that fit the Flyers and why or why not. And we'll probably do like a grading scale of some sort. I won't be talking about the Flyers prospects. I don't really know a lot about the Flyers, to be honest. But I'm excited for what they're doing right now. I'm biased because I love to watch guys grow and develop. So Tyson is a beast, man. He's an amazing mind when it comes to hockey and prospects.
Does he do YouTube or no?
No. So we used to do it. He hasn't really done anything last, I guess, year or so. Yeah. He's got a lot going on with his life and stuff. But we have covered significant NHL draft Flyers content in the past. We've done top 20s, big boards, individual scouting reports. So like this is nothing new for us. But it's mostly just him asking the questions and stepping the fuck away. Letting him talk, and I just nod my head. That's essentially what it's just like interview-based type of thing. It'll be fun. I definitely want to get some sort of grading system. That'd be really cool. Like when it comes to like, scoring, skating, defense, I don't know, intangibles. That'd be really cool. And then we could go from there.
Nice.
We got some wild ideas for next year's NFL draft, man. We also have a hookup. So, like the combine and the NFL draft, we will be there covering it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I'm really excited about that.
So who's going with you? Like you? Who else?
It'll probably be me, Shane, and Mark. Something along those lines. Because we just cover it extensively. Probably Ryan.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought Ryan too.
Yeah, Ryan too. If it's like that's like the dream, man. I would love to be in Indianapolis. I've been covering the NFL draft for over 10 years.
Oh my God.
NBA draft the same. This is the first year I have not covered the NBA draft in a long time, man. Long time.
We didn't
Like
have a pick.
I knew exactly. That was the biggest reason. And the draft for the Eagles was so big that I just focused on the Eagles.
I would have too, but my love is NBA, so I looked up all these players and I was like thinking to myself, "Oh, we're not getting any of them."
Yeah, actually, ironically, like college basketball is my favorite sport.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah, nice little teardrop from Javonte Smart, man.
I'm about to see that. Yep.
He's good, man. Javonte Smart's real.
There you go. That's nice. I like that. Oh, speaking of floaters, Zion said that he doesn't want to do a floater or a teardrop.
What was that about? Like, I saw that and I was like rolling my eyes.
I'm like, what the hell?
You know who also refused to do that?
Who?
And it drove me nuts was Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
Like, Ben Simmons with a floater, like instead of just pulling up from, 10, 13 feet, just do a little floater. Like take one step, floater, and refuse to do it. Wemby's going to be the worst bust since Odom. That is a terrible take.
Greg Oden, not Odom. Oden.
Yeah.
And you. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I don't understand how you can watch.
Thank you.
I don't understand how you can watch Wemby and be like, he's going to be a bust. Like,
oh my God, that second game, oh, that was insane.
Dude, he's 18. He does things that I've never seen before, man. Like, Did you see that one putback he had where he got his own offensive rebound and then, like, almost like alley-ooped himself with the putback? It was so weird. He's so bouncy and athletic and skilled. He's awesome.
It's just that I've been watching him for 4 years, so I know everything that he's capable of.
He's too tall. Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. This movie they're like advertising, at least on my end, is this like vampire Dracula movie. Looks really good. I love a good Dracula movie.
Oh, by the way, did you watch the Indiana Jones movie?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, I watched a couple movies. We watched Indiana Jones, which was solid.
Yeah.
Definitely recommend it. I mean, again, turn your brain off. It's not going to be the best Indiana Jones movie ever.
No.
It might be even the worst one, but at least it's fun. Like if you love like treasure hunting and like fun action sequences and nostalgia a little bit, yeah, it's fun. And then we watched Insidious last night, the new Insidious, which was also pretty good.
Yeah.
If you like horror movies.
What do you think about Wembanyama being shut down for the rest of the summer league? I thought it was smart.
There's no reason for him to play.
Exactly. Right?
Yeah. You saw enough.
Yeah.
Enough. He's the future. Again, summer league's not really made for like guys like that.
Nah.
He's going to be so much fun to watch.
Oh, I'm definitely going to when he comes to Wells Fargo.
Yeah, that's a really good comment there. Like that's me. Like if there was a game that I might go to, that would probably be right up there.
Like that's on the top. That's number one for me.
Yeah, he's I would like to see him in person.
Yeah. Can you imagine being courtside to that game? Jeez.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Wembanyama versus Joel Embiid is going to be an amazing matchup.
Yeah, except for down low.
Joel Embiid would kill him.
Yeah.
All right, so Sixers are up 31-24. 9 minutes remaining in the second. We've got DJ Stewart in. Terquavion Smith is in. We've got Ricky Council of Fourth in, Philippe Petrusev, and Louis King. So all your starters are in, minus DJ Stewart, I guess. No. Yeah, Javonte Smart started, I believe.
Yeah.
Again, Lewis King is a guy that I'm watching right now. That's a guy that I think has a clear path to the Sixers right now. As much as I love Ricky Council, you know who Austin compared Ricky Council to?
Who?
This is the first time I've heard this one. DeMar DeRozan.
Why does that make sense?
DeMar DeRozan. I've never heard that comp before.
It makes sense.
So he thinks he could be like an athletic mid-range scorer.
That makes sense. Wow. Yeah.
I know what defense from Ricky counts. Oh, he got a piece. But yeah, his lateral movement, lateral agility is ridiculous. He won't ever touch my glorious immaculate king LeBron. Are we serious right now?
This is what he does. Just spews bullshit. That's exactly what he does.
No comment.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Sixers are now in the market for a wing. They have to find a wing somehow, somewhere. They've at the 3, they've got PJ Tucker, Daniel House. Who am I missing? Is that it? Furkan Korkmaz.
Yeah.
That's
He
it.
doesn't have a contract though, right? I don't think Korkmaz has a contract.
He doesn't?
Does he? I don't.
Also.
I thought he did not.
Turk with the 3.
Jared
Nails it, baby.
Jared Dudley.
Oh my God, Jared Dudley. Turk with another 3, man. Oof, nice dunk. Jeez.
There's a shot. Bang.
Sixers are up 34-27 here. DJ Stewart leading the offense. Dallas in transition. Step back jumper. Not a good shot.
Huh.
Oh, man. Oh!
Did I miss something?
I thought Ricky Council was going to throw one down.
Oh, I'm about to see it. Oh,
he got by his man, but he got hit at the rim.
For me, I'm getting for Turk, I'm getting Isaiah Joe vibes. I don't know why.
Well, I mean, he shoots like Isaiah Joe in respect that he's fearless.
Yeah.
Isaiah Joe did that. That's what I loved about him. Is that he would let it rip anywhere from the court. Turk has that same mentality. Like he's always got the green light. Sixers need guys like that.
Yeah.
Enough of the Tobias Harris and PJ Tucker BS, man. Where they'll pump fake a wide open 3. Tired of it. Put it up. That's the shot.
Yeah.
How many times did we see last year, especially in the playoffs, when the Sixers got shots, they got good looks. We just couldn't hit them.
Right.
But, they were the number 1 3-point shooting team in the league last year, especially on spot up. But
That's just incredible.
the volume wasn't enough. They need more volume. And I think that's a big focus. And that's why Turk is a clear fit.
Mm-hmm. Especially how Maxi's 3-point shooting is getting increasingly better each year. I mean, didn't he average 40% this year? Something like that? 38?
Yeah, last 2 years, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, his growth as a shooter has been nothing but remarkable.
Mm-hmm.
Maxi's next step this offseason is growing as a playmaker.
Yes. Agreed. Yes.
That's where we need to see him grow because, I mean, he can penetrate and get to the rim with the best of them, but what he struggles with is changing gears and kind of using his vision to set up his teammates for better looks. That's what I want to see. That's why I'm team trade James Harden because For me personally, look at Turk just. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
I love this kid, man. I love Quavion Smith. Is lighting it up right now. He's 2 of 5 from 3 for 8 points and a +7. Turk has just got the green light, man. He's just jacking him up.
I think Turk, he's two-way contract. You think? No.
Yeah, he's on a 2-way contract.
Oh yeah.
Ricky Council shooting like a young DeMar DeRozan. We just said that. And
yeah,
Isaiah.
Let's talk about that. Like, what the? Like, that makes so much sense. Yeah, and Sean just tweeted that Quavion is a blast to watch.
Oh, he's awesome, man. Ew.
Yeah,
he's awesome.
Yeah.
He definitely has. I asked Austin, like, who has between Ricky and Turk, like, who has the fastest path to getting minutes on the Sixers, and he said Turk, and he said he likes Ricky more and his upside like down the road because he's got to rework the shot. For him, it's all about the shot. But like, I mean, if you have a real skill like shooting, like Turquavian does, he's gonna get time.
Oh yeah,
in the league.
Yep. Shooters last forever in this league. Like,
oh man,
this is last forever.
You can never have enough shooters, man.
Yeah, that's why I take Turquavion over Ricky Council.
Yeah. Ooh, alley-oop. Sixers up 39-34 here, halfway through the second quarter.
Oh wow, these games are going by so quick.
I know this. How is it almost halftime already?
Who knows?
Oh!
What I miss?
Turk is so freaking athletic, man. Watch what he does here.
Oh my god!
He almost one-handed don't put back.
Yeah.
His bounce is crazy, man. That's insane.
Oh, nice alley-oop. Whenever I think of alley-oops, I think of the Semi-Pro movie. Every time. Every time. Coffee Black.
Whenever I think of alley-oops, I'll go the Flight Brothers.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea who the Flight Brothers are?
Sounds familiar?
I'm a lot older than you.
Yeah. I'm only 28.
I'm 10 years older than you.
Oh, not bad. Not bad. There's people on my network that are in their 50s, 60s.
Ooh, nice block by Petrusa. In the comments, if you know who the Flight Brothers are, let me know. Oh, let's go. Man,
Nice block.
Turk is flexing right now, man. Get ready for this one.
What a flow. Wow.
Turquavion Smith is having one hell of a first half.
You know what they're doing now? It's just like he's a 2K My player. That's basically what it is right now. Like, you have a bunch of, like, 60 overalls and you have Turquavion doing everything. No Springer. So it makes sense.
Again, if you know who the Flight Brothers are, I want someone in the comments section to let me know.
So I was watching the Trending AM thing when I was getting ready for work, and he was like, "I'm not Mr. Crockpot and Miss I don't pay attention to Summer League." I'm like, what the hell? He's like, player development is not my forte or something like that.
Yeah. It takes a certain type of sicko to watch this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, nothing else to watch.
Exactly. Like, what else would you? I mean, besides the Phillies, I couldn't talk about the Phillies like every day. I would go crazy.
I can't. Like, I stream the Phillies once a week. It's me and one guy on my network. We just do one game a weekend. And I fell asleep. I turned off my camera and I fell asleep. I'm like, I'm out. Like, yeah, I'm out.
I can't get – I have a tough time getting serious about the Phillies until, like, basically now. Like, July, August is now – like, that's the time I start, like, really getting into it. Like, everything before that is just – don't get hurt, essentially. Nice hustle from Greg Brown, forces the turnover. Javonte Smart misses the layup. But Sixers are looking really good right now. Turk is playing great. Ricky Council is playing great. Javonte Smart, I think, blocked it. I'm not sure. Lewis King had some moments here, hitting a couple threes. Man, they are up 42-36 here. 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Get Lewis King more involved. I want to watch that. Oh my gosh!
I forgot Grant Williams is on.
Holy smoke! Wait for this one.
All right. Takes it. No freaking. Oh my God.
Lewis King from Steph Curry land with a catch and shoot three, man. That looked nice.
That was insane.
Yeah, man. If he's doing that, sign him to the Sixers right now.
Sign anybody right now. Right.
They need a wing. They need a three so bad.
Yeah. Like, on a scale from 1 to 10, are we gonna have the same starting five? Like, I'm at like an 8.
I don't know what Nick Nurse thinks about PJ Tucker.
Yeah.
So that's the only one I don't know about. If I had to guess right now, I think they run it back.
Yeah.
Nice floater by Javonte Smart, man. Sixers are playing really well. But yeah, I would say 8 out of 10 chance that you're gonna see the same lineup.
We don't even have a backup. Oh yeah, we do, Beverly.
Yeah, you've got Beverly. He started some at point guard last year.
Yeah.
Looked pretty good for Chicago. Javonte Smart, back-to-back buckets, back-to-back takes in the paint. Pat Bev's going to be good. You've got probably Melton off the bench next year. I mean, we saw a lot of three-guard lineups for the Sixers last year anyway. I'm not sure what they're going to do with Jaden Springer. There's some rumors that he could be moved. There's some rumors that Melton could be moved. What? Yeah, to get a wing. Would you?
Yeah, I can see that. But they just gave him another year or something?
He was on a 2-year contract.
Yeah. Oh, just look at the Mavericks roster here. I love it, but it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Steph Curry's back there. Funny.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's back on the Mavericks.
Oh, Seth Curry.
Yeah, Seth. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man.
Sixers are up 10, 50-40. 3 minutes remaining in the second.
Oh, good defense though, but foul.
We'll be doing a post-game show right after this.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah, I think your core are showing pretty well here. I mean, Lowe's King, 3 for 3 from three-point range. That's what you want to see. You want him to be spacing the floor as a 3-and-D wing. You're seeing it. Terquavion Smith has looked unbelievable with his shot making. 11 points. Who am I missing? Ricky Council has 5 points and 3 boards and assists, 0 turnovers. I thought he looked really good. So pretty good so far. Sixers are up 10, and they go to a timeout. How about the take from Tiago saying they're going to win the Vegas Summer League?
Well, if they're playing like this right now, and Terquavion just goes off.
I thought that was a bold statement. I'm not so sure anymore.
It's kind of like a little bit realistic, but
They look good.
They look really good right now.
All right. Yeah, the concern is like if James Harden leaves, who replaces that scoring output?
Maxi's going to have to.
It's a tall order.
Yeah. Maxey was great on the court with Harden's playmaking. That's the thing.
Yeah. It's worth the risk. I would do it. I would love to see Maxey at the 1 and see what you got. I don't think he's ever going to be a pure point guard by any means. But I do think he could facilitate an offense. But yeah, he's got a lot of areas for growth there. My expectations are low, but he's 21. Let's see it. Yeah, I can't really think of any. Or the home run derby's on tonight.
Yeah. And then All-Star games tomorrow.
I didn't even know that until just now.
Yeah. Last year, Kyle Schwarber lost to Albert Pujols.
Man.
In the first round.
There was a time when that was like my favorite event of the year.
Yep, me too. Me too.
When I was younger. That was one of my favorites, man.
I don't think any Phillies players are in it.
Couldn't tell you. I know Kimbrel made the All-Star game, and I know Castellanos made the All-Star game.
I'm talking about the home run derby.
Yeah, that I have no idea. Sixers up 12 here, 2 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. Nice defense by Greg Brown, blocks the shot, and Azuolas Tubelis saves it. And Dallas gets it back and hits a corner 3.
Oh, wow.
Javonte Smart has the ball, drives off the backboard, misses. Greg Brown with the putback. My goodness, Greg Brown. He's look good.
They all look good right now.
Oh, that's a foul. Greg Brown with the foul, but Greg Brown has been active, man. Crashing the glass. Looks better than Petrusev. Brown has 5 points, 3 boards, a steal, and a block in this one.
Yep. Putting in that work. Do you pay attention to the plus and minuses? Because I don't know if I really do.
What? The
plus minus, the differential?
All the time.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Daryl Morey is at the game right now.
Yep.
But yeah, I mostly look at that stuff for Joel Embiid on and off the court. That's what I'm looking for. that's when I'm mostly following that, like during a game. Now again, stats are only as good as like you want them to be. Like you can skew a stat any way you want it. So like I'm definitely a stat guy, but it's not like the end all be all for me. Like I only use stats to kind of counter my thoughts. So I definitely, I'm not like an analytics guy. Like I like being in the middle.
Yeah, I'm more of a eye test guy. That's just me. But I look at the box scores every now and then. Especially when I watch the games, I have it up.
Yeah. I look at analytics a lot.
Look at this. Most seasons averaging 20 points per game and 10 assists per game. Harden's there were 4. What up, halftime?
Thanks for joining.
Yeah.
Sixers up 7 here. Less than 2 minutes remaining. Jordan Tucker swings the ball to DJ Stewart. Back to Jordan Tucker for 3, man. Tucker's had a nice stroke in the summer league, too. I bet he's shooting near like 35-40% from 3.
Seems like
nice block from 2. Bell. Oh, no, they turned it over. All right.
Yeah. Oh, my God. How many blocks does Petrusev have? 3?
I think that's 2. Is that Petrusev? Yeah, it is Petrusev. Is that
Petrusev?
Yeah. 3 blocks for Philippe Petrusev.
Like
that one steal and like bucket he had was pretty athletic. Like that was a good play. I still don't think he's going to be an NBA player. I don't
either. I just don't understand the hype. I really don't.
Yeah, I didn't have any hype for Philippe Petrusev.
I mean, this game is showing his athletic ability. Like with the fast break, the and one, and the blocks. Yeah, halftime, I think so too. I think we're gonna there's gonna be a big trade coming, I feel.
Let's go. My goodness.
No way. Oh my living God.
Turk is lighting it up, man.
Give that guy a contract, please.
He might have to. He looks really good. I think I don't know. I have weird vibes. Like my vibe with the Sixers goes up and down like crazy. As of right now, I think they're running it back. I think if you're looking for a trade in the near future, you're going to be waiting. Could it happen in like August? Yes. But nothing's happened until Day makes a decision. Nothing. I think it's more likely the Sixers run it back than anything.
Yeah.
I keep advertising this Dracula movie, man, every time.
Right.
It looks good. I think we have too many big men. We have like 4. Yeah, you're also going to see Paul Reed at the 4. You haven't seen that in 2 years. So I think you could easily see Paul Reed and Mo Bamba interchangeable. I don't think you're going to see Harrell play at all. So I wouldn't even like expect anything from that guy.
I think Harrell's getting traded. I think he's going to be a part of a signing trade.
Yeah, so you'll see Paul Reed play a lot of the 4, and then you'll see Bamba. But Harrell, I wouldn't like expect that much. And what was like the big takeaway from the playoffs last year is that Joel Embiid needs to be on minutes restrictions. He needs to be on major game management moving forward. Like keeping him healthy is everything. It sucks for season ticket holders, but winning an MVP is not it for Joel Embiid. It's not. It doesn't lead to anything. He needs to be rested. He needs to be babied, and that's just the player, Joel Embiid. That's just the NBA we live in now. But if he's not healthy in the playoffs, like, what are we doing?
Oh my God. I think his name is Zach. I can't pronounce his last name. We had him on one of our Eagle shows on there.
Zach?
Chiavo. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he tweeted out, Sixers key to the second half. Halftime, this is for you. Get the ball to the Italians. That's the best line I ever heard. Oh my God.
Get the ball to the Italians.
Did you ever see the movie Kicking and Screaming? Will Ferrell? The soccer thing?
I think I did, like, a long time ago.
He's the coach, and he finds, like, these two Italian kids who are, like, so good. And he just goes, give the ball to the Italians every chance he gets. That's the best thing ever. Oh, my God. I'm going to... Will Ferrell's, like, my top three.
Nick Nurse left a better Raptors team for the Sixers. Are you sure about that? What?
Wait, what?
Please tell me what's going on in Toronto. You're about to lose Pascal Siakam and OG Anunoby next offseason. So let's talk about that.
I mean, you got all the wings.
Yeah. Come on, man. I mean, Scotty Barnes is nice. Well, not yet. He's still on the roster. He's opted in. So we'll see. George Niang can go. That dude he's like your prototypical shooter that will win you a couple games in the regular season, and then you can't play him during the postseason.
Yeah.
McDaniels, I was never a big fan of. Mitch was. I think McDaniels probably would have way more value with Nick Nurse than Doc Rivers.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm surprised the Sixers didn't offer him. What was it, like 2 years, like $10 million?
Was it like two? What for? Wasn't it like 4.5?
Yeah, I think it was very little.
Like that, 4 or 5.
I would have signed McDaniels just because they don't really have options at the wing.
Versatility, like that's the only thing. And
that's the big concern I have is the lack of depth. I mean, they're
coming from a guy that's demanding Trae Young. He wants Trae Young like more than anything.
I think, but like, I would love to see the Sixers grow a bench again, man, because they kind of got caught. They got caught star hunting, and that kind of put them in the position they're in now.
Yeah.
So, if fire Bobby Jones, worst summer league coach ever. What? Freddie,
come on, man.
If PJ Tucker and Beverly are starting next season, the Sixers are in big trouble. I mean,
Beverly's starting.
If you're looking for someone to say the Sixers are like a true contender and like going to make some noise next year, you're not on the right show. I'm pretty down and out on the Sixers. So it is what it is. But the Raptors are a 500 team. They're as mediocre as it gets. So I wouldn't like be pounding the table by any means. And you're about to lose your two best players. So just be careful what you're saying there.
Oh my God, you're gonna laugh. So the Sixers posted like to Craven Smith's stats, and I replied with the GIF, The Simpsons. To sign this form, and the money will be yours. That's what I want. I want him. Like, come on. Yeah, we need shooting. Yes.
Freddie, Daryl Morey is at the game right now. He's in Vegas. We need a 3-point shooter. Maybe it's Turk. Who knows? Who knows? The Raptors are a 500 team, but have a young core. I absolutely agree with that. While Embiid is in his prime and has 0 rings, that's more sad. What are you looking for here? You're trying to pick a fight for nothing.
On my channel, so I love it.
I don't know who it is, but yeah, the Sixers are a loser franchise, man. They're soft. They're a pathetic organization that has failed. So that doesn't hurt my feelings by any means. Lewis King, guys, so I agree. Lewis King is really good. I'm really excited for him. I like his upside as a 3-and-D wing. I've been pounding the table for the Sixers to put him on the roster. That's probably why Morey's there. And that's probably why Lewis King is playing his first game in 3 games.
Right.
So I'm not that surprised that King is in this one with Morey in the building.
Yeah.
He's a clear fit for what they need. He averaged 20-plus a game last year with the Blue Coats, shot 40% from 3, 7-foot-plus wingspan, 6'7", can guard 3s and 4s. Exactly what they need, and he's right there. But that hasn't stopped the Sixers in the past.
I need to watch more G League next year.
Oh, it's fun, man. The way they play is really fun. A lot of pick and roll. They're literally the opposite of Doc Rivers.
I was just about to say that.
They love to push the pace, man. They run up and down the court. It's fun basketball. And they won the G League championship last year.
Oh, yep.
Lewis King drives, pulls up, misses it.
I'll be right back.
You're good, man.
I have to get a charger.
All right. Nice board by Council. Javonte Smart dribbles up the court. The Sixers are up 12 here. No, 13 here with 9 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Hands it off to Turk. Pick and roll with Petrusev. Turk drives, kicks it to Petrusev, who misses it, but follows his own shot and gets the N1 bucket, I think. Was it on the ground? Was it on the floor? I don't know. Looks like Petrusev is going to the line. I don't think they're counting it. Love what I see from Turk and is just feeling the pick and roll, man. Night and day better than Jaden Springer. Not even close. Maxey is a key to – I could not agree more. I've said that many times that Maxey and Nurse taking Maxey to that next step, next level as a star is the biggest variable if the Sixers are even remotely close to winning a championship. That is the biggest key. And I think that's possible with how Nurse loves motion, loves transition offense, defense to offense. The Sixers offense routinely looked at its best last season when they were pushing the pace, and that was led by Tyrese Maxey. Man, he's so fun to watch when he's running up and down the court. Still has a lot of areas to grow in, but he's a special player. This is how you're supposed to play the game. I agree, man. Thunder play that way too. The Sixers play, way too slow. The whole idea of less threes and more bully ball was such a mistake. Man, that goes back to the days of Elton Brand when he was signing Al Horford and Tobias Harris, and the NBA is a young man's league, man. The Sixers need to get faster. They need to put up more threes. They shot the ball really well last year, but they don't shoot enough threes, man. So that's a huge thing they need to get better at. They need to play faster. They need to play more cutting, more drive and kick, more. So we'll see if it happens or not. I don't know.
We all should go to a game next year. That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Maybe Bernard can get us on the court.
That'd be really fun.
Mm-hmm.
Turk. Oh. I'm excited for the Thunder, man. I'm jealous. The Thunder, man, with SGA and Chad, and they're going to be fun to watch.
Probably on ball, our crew. Probably on ball. My God, the Sixers are just hitting their shots.
Javonte Smart with the drive. Nice kiss off the glass. Man, he looks good. I don't know if he's going to stick with the Sixers, man, but he should get a gig in the G League because he's played really well. He's really impressed. All right. Mavericks hit a 2 there. Sixers are up 15 with 7 minutes remaining in the third. Lewis King facilitating the offense. Pick and roll with Petrusev. Little floater by King. Front rims it. Dallas ball. All right. Anyway, overall, though, Sixers looking very good.
Yep.
Oh, we got an injury here on Dallas. I like the backdoor cuts and keep the offense moving. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
The last 3 years, we've watched zero of that. The Sixers, ironically, were one of the best. The last few years, they've been one of the best in terms of like percentile, in terms of like efficiency. They've been extremely efficient at cuts and things like that. But frequency-wise, they're in Doc Rivers' system. They're at the bottom of the league the last few years. We didn't see any of that. So that's an area where like guys like Daniel House, could PJ Tucker, I think, that's definitely where they could probably improve next year. We didn't see it. Like it was give the ball to Harden, clear out, let him dribble for 10 seconds. Give the ball to Joel Embiid down low, clear out, ball watch for 10 seconds. And if that wasn't effective, they then threw it to Tobias Harris with 5 seconds remaining in the shot clock, and he just would chuck up a shot.
Yep.
It was horrible to watch.
Oh, I even forgot about McKinley Wright. He's having a decent game. 5 for 7 shooting.
I gotta get some water. I'll be back.
You're good. Oh, good pass. Nice. Petrusev missed that. Wow.
All right. What'd I miss?
Nothing. Good.
All right. Sixers up 13 here.
Oh, you're using NBA.com now. I just realized.
Yeah, I don't know. Going back and forth. Points in the paint, fast break points. Points off turnovers is nice. Sixers have done a really nice job with that the last 2 games.
Yeah.
Sixers have 5 turnovers. That's nice.
Wow.
Compared to the Mavericks 10. Mavericks have 9 assists compared to 19 field goals made. 12 and 25 for the Sixers. That's also really good. Lewis King with 3 steals. Philippe Petrusev with 3 blocks. Sixers are shooting 8 of 18 from 3, 44%. Pretty good, man. Can't really ask for more than that. You know, they're turning defense to offense. They're hitting their shots from 3. Overall, very good. No Jaden Springer either.
Yeah. Do you think Springer will play in the next game on Thursday?
Probably. I would imagine so. I thought he played really well last game.
He did.
I have reservations for him, like, offensively in the league. Like, he's in that same Matisse Thybulle boat. I'm not comparing them by any means, but he needs to prove that he can not be a negative offensively in the NBA, because that's how, like, far away he is offensively.
Yep.
I don't believe in the shot. I don't believe in his handle. I don't believe in his ability to create.
Did yours lag a little bit? Mine just lagged.
The game?
Yeah.
It
lagged
could've.
like a little bit.
It could have. I wasn't really watching. Springer was banged up last game. That's why I rested. Okay. I didn't know that.
I forgot about that.
Probably pissed because Daryl Moore's there watching.
Yeah.
All right. Sixers up. Making it? Nope. Yep. 71-61 here. 5 minutes remaining in the third. Overall, been a very good 2.5 quarters for the Sixers, led by Turk, led by Lewis King. Javonte Smart has some nice moments.
Yeah.
Let's look at the box score real quick. Javonte Smart, 13 points, 5 assists. Well done, sir. Yeah, they've got a couple guys like Javonte Smart and Greg Brown should definitely find a role in the G League somewhere. I don't know if it's going to be with the Sixers, but they've showed a lot.
Yep.
I got asked to do a 90s video game draft.
Oh, my God. What?
Yeah, it's actually tonight. I told him I couldn't do it. But, like, if you picked a 90s video game, if you had the number 1 pick in the draft, what 90s video game would you pick?
Oh, my God. There's so many I can pick from. That's the thing.
There's a lot.
Like, dude, I'm drawing a blank. There's so many. What would you pick? I'm like,
for me personally, I would go Super Mario 64. That game, I played that game to death in college. That was a big deal. Of course, you have your Mario Kart, you have your Golden Eyes, Ocarina of Time. My gosh, Mortal Kombat.
yeah.
Street Fighter.
I was gonna say Donkey Kong or
Donkey Kong was so good.
yeah.
Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid was revolutionary. Super Metroid.
NBA Jam, if you count that.
Oh my God, Mitch. That's legit one of my favorite games of all time.
Yeah. Me and my buddy, we go to this place. It's called the Barcade. It's in Fishtown. And we just play all the games there. I don't drink, he does. So, like, he drinks, I play.
Killer Instinct was really good. Oh. You say Kutztown?
Fishtown.
Fishtown.
Yep.
So it's funny you say that. Last summer, I went to Nashville for a bachelor party.
Oh, yeah?
We went to a barcade.
Oh, yeah.
And it had NBA Jam, the old NBA Jam there. And you can play for, like, you didn't require quarters, you just play.
Yep.
We didn't go out. We were literally in Nashville, like downtown Nashville. We stayed at that barcade for like 3 hours.
So addicting, too. We just
had drinks and played NBA Jam. It was so much fun.
Yeah. We would play Frogger. We would play like all those. Jaden Hardy's having a good game for them. 11.5 boards, 4 assists.
Tekken's really good. Resident Evil, Super Mario World.
What about Space? That was like in the 2000s. I was going to say Space Jam.
Space Jam?
Yeah, that was like in 2000s. When I got my PlayStation 1.
Tecmo Bowl.
Yeah.
How about what was the one football game where the ambulance went onto the field?
What's that? NFL Street?
No, NFL Blitz though. NFL Blitz was
Blitz,
so good.
yes. It was Blitz.
Was that 90s or 2000s? I'm not sure.
I'll look it up.
NFL Blitz. Man, that was fun. All right, Sixers are up 8 here. Dallas
97.
Oh, so yeah. Oh, and 1 bucket for Azuolas Tubelis here. Stops the bleeding with the Mavericks with a little bit of a comeback blitz the league. Blitz was fun, man. You ever play NBA Street?
Of course. Oh, my God, yes.
Terrific game. So underrated.
Not a lot of – the game breakers, bro. That's all I got to say is the game breakers. Like, you throw it up under, like, everything, and then you'll miss.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's going on right now. I was going to join that, but I'd rather do this.
Who did it?
Patrick Bernard. They have like a video game podcast.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Is he related to Sean Bernard?
No.
I had to ask.
Yeah.
I just had to. Like, is he related? No. Yeah. NBA ballers. Not a lot of people talk about that.
NBA ballers. I don't even know what that is. Never heard of it.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah. I did a draft on Sunday of top Philly sports players, coaches.
Some of that, yeah.
I went Jalen Hurts number 1.
Of course.
I went Lane Johnson number 2.
That makes sense.
And then I went Howie number 3.
Oh, what?
Yeah, Howie Rose.
GMs? Okay.
Yeah, it was everybody. Like the rules were guys that like are most likely in Philadelphia to win you a championship in the near future.
Yeah.
Trying to think of who my number 4 was.
Is it just Eagles?
It was very Eagles heavy.
Is it current though? Like
yeah, all current.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Please tell me you had Maxey. Please tell me you had.
I had Sirianni number 4.
No Doc Rivers.
I wish I did put Doc Rivers just to like make a joke.
I would have done that at 10.
I hate Doc.
I do too.
I did have Nick Nurse on it though. I think like number 7. Mostly because the Sixers clearly think he's the difference if they're going to run it back. I have Jake Elliott before any Sixer. I didn't have Joel Embiid on mine. I had Maxey and Nurse because I think Maxey is a bigger variable than Joel Embiid. I think, oh, wow. Nice little step back, pull up.
I can see that.
from Javonte Smart, man. Yeah, Tyrese Maxey becoming a star is the biggest variable for the Sixers.
Maxey would have been my 2 behind Hurts.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Interesting.
I like Maxey. Lane Johnson, I'll put him in top 5. No Kelsey?
I did not put Kelsey, no.
Oh, wow.
I didn't even have Bryce Harper.
I wouldn't. The guy gets injured too much.
I had
Andrew Castellanos.
I had Andrew Painter as a honorable mention.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I respect that.
I had Mitch, or not Mitch. Madvi. Yeah. Mitch Cobb. I had him at like number 9.
Oh my God, people are still DMing me like, "Yo, how does it feel to be on the Flyers?"
What? It feels good.
It's Mitch Koski, so I'm like, "Oh, it's great, man. It's great." I get DM still. I'm like, "Yo, I'm on the team."
Oh my God, you're gonna have to change your Twitter profile in like 2 years. That's really funny.
I mean, I put myself with the Sixers thing. Like, I have a Sixers court behind me, so people will be like, okay.
All right, Sixers up almost 20 here. Nice push. Mavericks closed the gap to like 8-9 points, and then Sixers kind of went on a run here, closing out the third in a good way. I have Jake Elliott before any Sixers. Jake Elliott. Who else am I missing?
Not even Devontae Smith?
Devontae Smith was brought up. I didn't have Devontae. That's a good one, though. That's a good one.
A.J. Brown?
I didn't have A.J. Brown.
Dallas Goedert?
I had Hassan Reddick.
Of course. Yeah, that's a gimme.
I had Hassan Reddick. I had Jalen Carter.
Yeah. I don't think you would have put Slay, would you?
No.
Nah.
No.
Nolan Smith?
Nolan Smith was picked.
Oh, you can't.
Not by me. Not by me. I had Jeff Stoutland. I think I had Jeff Stoutland.
There you go. Yes.
Yeah, I had Stoutland at like number 5. I think he's sensational.
No Mailata?
No. I don't think anybody picked Mailata, though.
Oh, wow.
I probably would have picked Dickerson before Mailata. I think Dickerson's a beast. So is Mailata, but I mean, they're all beasts. Wow, nice block by Lewis King.
Oh, I'm back
in the third quarter. Actually, I have Paul Reed after Maxey and Nurse. What? Interesting. Rudy Poo, what's your like ceiling for Paul Reed then? I want to hear your thoughts. Like, how good do you think Paul Reed can be under Nick Nurse? I mean, I'm really high on him, but like, if you think he's like that good, I want to know. I guess Chiefs fans are all scumbags. Well, what did I miss here? Goodell?
I guess, I don't know.
Multiple burglaries? I don't know. That one's over my head, Rudy Poo. I'm going to go check it out.
Paul Reed. Who's another?
Chiefs aholic, arrested, charged with bank theft and more.
What the hell?
An infamous local sports fan has been caught after months on the run. What? What is going on? All right, let me share my screen. That's funny. Ooh, Paul Reed could be a low-budget Rodman. I like it.
Nice.
What is this madness? Chiefs aholic. I never heard of that.
Why does that sound so familiar?
Oh
yeah, this guy. Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know what that is.
Like
I live in a bubble.
Is that like a wolf?
I guess. Yeah, dressed as a wolf. 28-year-old Xavier Babudar known as Chiefsaholic, is arrested once again. This time, things are more serious. He spent a few months on the run while being out on bond and waiting further progress on his case stemming from a robbery. He took off his ankle monitor and fled the area to escape. He's been charged with bank theft and transporting stolen property across state lines. This is probably the guy that fucked up the field, isn't it?
Probably. I would not be.
He's part of the grounds crew, isn't he?
You know what's funny? The Chiefs fans are quiet. Like, they're quiet. Now, this guy makes all the noise.
Yeah, he's the one that was butchering the field moments before the start of the Super Bowl. The most popular Chiefs fan. We need Paul Reed to bring out a mean streak. I think he can, man. With the way we're going to see the Sixers bigs cutting more to the basket, more pick and roll, more rolling to the basket, more getting bigs the ball, moving towards the basket. Like, there's definitely a real chance Paul Reed thrives. We talked about this a long time ago when they brought in Nick Nurse, and people were talking about how Joel Embiid, it's such a good fit. That's not where I went. I went Tyrese Maxey and Paul Reed.
Yeah,
that was the take. So I fully agree, man. Like, he's a great rebounder. I love the way. I mean, that's what a Nick Nurse system is. Attack the offensive glass, attack the big, rebound really well, and then push the break. And Paul Reed thrives at that. And I do think he has upside at the 4. I'm willing to see what that looks like. I love Paul Reed. I do too, man.
How can you not?
He's fun. My camera's all messed up. Give me a second. I gotta change my camera.
What do you mean it's messed up? You look fine.
I'm kind of like I'm blurry.
You look fine to me. Oh.
There we go. All right. Sixers up 89-74. We are in the fourth quarter. We'll be doing a post-game show with Tiago and Sean right when the clock hits 0.
Off of that?
I don't know.
If you didn't, that's fine. I don't care. But it's just like if you did.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll talk about Thursday because I am off. So.
Cool. Yeah, that's going to be tough to swing. It'll probably be just a post game.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Post game then. If we do that, I'm down.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm done. Watch party on my channel. I'll do that, and then I'll do the post game. So.
All right. Cool.
Yep.
Ricky Council with a nice transition bucket here. That was awesome. What would be a good title for post game?
Obviously, we got to put Kirklavion in there. Kirklavion for 3. I mean, no. Kirklavion the next Curry? Question mark.
What's going on? Teacher got game. The score.
What is up, man? What is up?
91-76. The Sixers are winning, and Sixers are looking good, man. Really good.
And teacher at game, make sure you tune in. I'm probably going to premiere it Wednesday night, me and Mark for Zeta. So that's going to be fun. I can't wait for that. I just can't. Did you hear what happened to Brody?
No.
He got it was budget cuts. He got let go from the best show ever.
That sucks, man.
Yeah. My uncle, I was over at my uncle's house, and he's like, Mitch, do you know who that guy is? I'm like, yeah, that's Hunter Brody. He's a good friend of mine on YouTube. Why? He sucks. I'm like, correct. You do that.
He's good at what he does, man.
Yeah.
He's good at what he does. Yeah. So that's a shame. I didn't know that.
It just happened today.
did it?
Yeah.
I haven't listened to that. I haven't listened to sports talk radio in probably
No, it was just on Twitter. He tweeted it out.
yeah. But I'm just saying, like, I haven't listened to any kind of sports talk radio in like multiple years, several years. All right. 8 minutes remaining here. Sixers are up 11. Lewis King pulls up, back of the rim. Oh. Nope. Got called. Loose ball foul or a reach-in or something. All right. So Sixers have the basketball. No, Dallas Mavericks have the basketball with 8 minutes remaining. Oh, God.
I'm gonna get something more to eat. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I had a small dinner.
No Italian tonight. Javonte Smart dribbling up the court. Lewis King finds Terquavion Smith. Turk drives. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Turk adjusts midair and hits the layup. Wow, what a finish through traffic, man. That was incredible. His athleticism has really stood out in this game. Terquavion Smith is legit good. He's going to be in the NBA. Mr. Rudy Poo says, I'm good on Lewis King. Need to see somebody else. I mean, Lewis King hit a few threes here earlier in the game. You missed a Turk finish in the paint. That was really sick.
Oh, I'm about to see it. Remember, I'm behind.
That was really nice.
Maybe I did miss it. Damn it.
It was nice. I'll have the highlight reel later tonight.
How do you do that? How do you and Tiago do that for Twitter? Like,
I don't know how Tiago does it. He does it, I think, with what are those called? That has a name. Jeez, what is that?
Because I'm trying to grow my Twitter following with Sixers.
It records things live. I just don't know what it's called.
So how do you do it then?
I just download it from YouTube.
Oh my God. Wow. I can just do that then. See.
Yeah, it just cuts. I just cut it up.
That makes sense.
Now some things aren't always cut up. Like it doesn't always have the plays you want. Like if there was a really good like Jaden Springer defensive sequence, you probably won't be able to find it. You have to like screen record on Twitter and then upload it that way. Do we have our 3-and-D wing on this roster? No, we do not. That's the one thing you're missing.
Derek Lively's been playing okay for them today.
The Sixers need to add a 3 so bad. All you've got is PJ Tucker, Furkan Korkmaz, and Daniel House. That is not good enough. I would love them to. I mean, I'm hearing a lot of noise about Kelly Oubre.
I've been hearing about Danny Green.
God, I would not do Danny Green.
I don't want him. No.
He's a good shooter, but they need to get faster. I like Terrence Davis. I like TJ Warren.
Yep.
There's not a lot of guys out there, man. It's slim pickings.
Yep. Tobias Harris said he's the best 3-and-D wing.
Tobias Harris is a 4. He's good at bodying bigger guys, but
all he does, he backs down and does a fadeaway that's awkward.
Oh, Turk misses a layup. Actually, Dallas making a huge run here. It's only a 6-point game, and they just scored. It is a 4-point game all of a sudden. Huge run by the Dallas Mavericks, cutting it to 4 with half a fourth quarter left. Tobias is nuts, man. He was like raving about himself in that one interview.
Now you guys know why I call him Tobias.
Yeah, I don't mind Tobias. If he was on a lesser contract,
I'd get that trademark.
Preferably someone who is 6'8" and up. I mean, it's a tough position to find, man. Teams just don't let guys like that go. Guys that can defend multiple spots and shoot, they're hard to find. And that's what sucks, Rudy Poo, is that like throughout this entire James Harden, Dame Lillard, Tobias Harris trade talk, the Sixers are basically held hostage until they make a move. They only got like $5 million remaining. And throughout all of that, you saw all these quality MLE guys go to different teams. And it's been hard, man. I'm not surprised by the foul calls throughout these summer league games. They really try to keep the games close to make it more entertaining. Yeah, probably. It is Vegas, by the way.
Yep.
That'd be fun. I would love to do that. Go to Vegas and watch.
Oh yeah,
basketball. I love Vegas, man. It's fun.
I've never been.
Oh, you have to go.
Yeah.
Definitely have to go. I've been to Vegas several times for bachelor parties. It's a blast. It's like Vegas is like a cruise ship. Have you ever gone on a cruise ship?
Yeah. When I was really young.
Oh, okay. Well, if you ever never mind then. If you've been on a cruise ship when you're like 21 or older, it's the same vibe where like there's no clock. Like you just drink and eat all day long. And it never ends. You don't go to bed.
Yep.
It's a wild time. There's some fun. We had some fun moments in Vegas at like 3-4 a.m. Man, it's a blast. Same for New Orleans. I can't say the things I did at 3 a.m. on Bourbon Street, man.
Someone just tweeted that who was it? Dave Early. Would you trade for Lillard if you had to if you give Portland Turk?
Yes. Wait, what oh, he's making a joke that he's
it's a poll.
Turk to Maxey?
No.
Well, what did it say?
Would you trade for Lillard if you had to give Portland Turk?
I think he's joking about the Maxey thing that we're not giving up.
I know.
At least I think he is.
FOE.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. People are actually saying no to that. What the hell? That's why I hate my fan base.
Yeah, I think I like tweeted at the Sixers like 8 times on Sunday, making fun of them like all day long. I was just bitter. Like I was ready to just jump off cliff if they didn't sign Paul Reed. I was so upset.
One of them has to get traded. One of them.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing.
Watch this little guy get traded.
Wow, it is. Put back dunk by Dallas here. It is a 2-point game. Oh, and a turnover. Dallas ball. Nope, it's staying with the Sixers.
Oh, wow, what a dunk.
Yeah, that was pretty sick. That was sick. Good defense by Greg Brown.
Typical Sixers, only up by 2.
Sixers were in control of this game all game long. Oh, corner 3 by DJ Stewart. What a huge shot. Huge shot. Oh my gosh. As Dallas responds with a 3 of their own. It is a 2-point game, 4.5 remaining. Rudy Poo says, I'm not trading for another guy who shows up to the first round of the playoffs. Dame consistently falls off in the second round. You're not wrong, man.
My player of the game is actually DJ Stewart.
What's that?
DJ Stewart's my player of the game.
Oh, yeah?
Look at his stats.
23 points. Holy crap. I didn't even realize.
From 3.
Yeah, 3 of 3. Man. Yeah, it's a major risk. I mean, I don't know. Dame just seems soft, doesn't he? Like, it's all about winning now. And before it was, he just wanted to stay in Portland. We signed them to give Embiid his limit. I agree. That's a huge piece of this.
Yeah, but we can still trade Harrell.
I don't think Harrell's going to play at all. I think that's just a locker room thing and a handshake with an agent. I don't know. I think Paul Reed and Mo Bamba are going to get the majority of the backups 5 minutes, and then you'll see Paul Reed play a lot of 4. Another phantom foul after a blown lip.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Summer League.
Oh, wow. They released the top 10 NBA 2K24 ratings. Embiid is tied for number 1 with 97. It's Jokic, Jokic 97, Giannis 97, Embiid 97, Doncic 97, LeBron 97.
Wow. What's the top, Maxi? Is it just the top 10?
It's just the top 10. How is shit? No. Curry's a 96, KD 96, Tatum 95, Lillard 95, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander 94.
God, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Remember how exciting it was? How exciting it was when the Sixers were younger and they had Fultz and Simmons and Joe and Dario and
I miss Dario so much.
That was just a fun time, man. A lot of optimism. Jokic should be a 99. He did, man.
Embiid should be his injury. I don't know. I'm not going that far.
I mean, there's nothing you can say about the Embiid Jokic debate anymore. That is sealed. It is over. And I was one of the ones that were very pro Embiid.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. I was not a Jokic guy. But he was so impressive.
Get started in the back.
Man, I'm tired.
You had a long day? I did too. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I worked all day. Then I came home and we went to the pool.
Oh, nice.
We were in the pool for like 2 hours. Then I came home and did a podcast, and now I'm here. Yeah, I have a 3-year-old daughter, and she's like just loving it. Loving it. She's a fish, man. She loves to swim.
The Mavericks are on a 26-9 run.
God, Marco Bellinelli, Ersan Ilyasova, and JJ. Dude.
Remember when Marco hit that 3 in the corner?
And Brett Brown thought it was game over.
Yeah.
And so did the entire stadium, and all the confetti came down.
Yeah. I was at a bar with my friend. We were just walking in, and that happened. I was like, hey! And then we lost.
Me, my wife and I, and another couple, we rented a place down at Summers Point. So we were at the beach for that. And I remember we were also at a bar. And it was just, that was a wild moment, man. That was wild. I remember exactly where I was for that.
Yep.
Kawhi's not even on the list.
It's just, funny that there's Sixers moments, and you will never forget what you were doing during that moment.
Oh yeah, totally.
Like for me with the Allen Iverson step over, I was in my family room. I was like 6 at the time, and I was just screaming. I was like, "AI, don't do it, don't do it!" And he did it. I walked away. That's why he did it. He did it.
My gosh, this Dallas comeback is insane. This is insane. They must be on like a 15-0, a 30-9 run here in the last 6 minutes.
Well, yeah. Wow, what an alley-oop.
DJ Stewart. This is not good.
How is this like possible? Well, it's the Sixers. What am I saying?
Rudy Boo says, why did we not bring those guys back? I'd never understood. I had so much fun watching that team, even before Jimmy was there, man. That was, I mean, Brett Brown, man. His offense, that was a lot of fun. A lot of DHOs. The two-man game of JJ and Joe was so fun. It is what it is.
So when I met Joel Embiid, we were doing a press conference, right? The players I was working at. It was Embiid, Horford, and Ellen Brand. And someone asked, I forget who it was, are you going to bring JJ Redick back? And Embiid was just nodding his head. And Ellen Brand goes, oh, I can't. That would be tampering. I'm like, you're
JJ was nice, man.
I miss JJ. I wouldn't want him to be the coach, though. That's I didn't want him to be a coach.
He had some amazing plays that led to like some amazing Mark Zumoff moments too.
Yes.
Those were fun days, man.
Yeah. Oh, did I tell you Mark Zumoff denied me when I asked him to come on my channel?
Oh man.
He was like, no thanks. Same with Trey Thomas.
Damn.
I'm like, what the hell? And same with Georges Liang. He didn't even respond.
All right, 2 minutes remaining here. Dallas is up 104-100. Turk is heading to the line for 2 shots. I interviewed Mark Zumoff a couple years ago. It was amazing. Oh, yeah? I had Mark Zumoff, Tom McGinnis, and Matt Murphy on the same podcast. Tom McGinnis is the radio play-by-play for the Sixers, and Matt Murphy is the play-by-play guy for the Blue Coats down in Delaware.
Yep.
And I had them all 3 at the same time. And this is the most nervous I've ever been for a podcast ever, by far. Mark Zumoff is one of my favorites of all time. Obviously.
I mean, I had Spencer Hawes.
That's cool.
And I had Jake Fisher.
Cool.
I mean, if you want Jake Fisher, I can easily get him. Like, he's a good friend of mine.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. But just real quick, this is a true story. So I prepped so much. I never prep. And that was the most I've ever prepped for a podcast ever. And I entered the StreamYard 30 minutes early before the show.
Yeah.
It wasn't a live show. It was and I did some editing for it and stuff. But 30 minutes early, I'm just there hanging out, waiting for someone to show up. Mark Zumoff shows up. He enters the studio, and we just talked for 30 minutes, like about what he does and about like my job. He was like asking me about what I do for a living, and we just talked about the Sixers and stuff for 30 minutes. It was the freaking coolest thing ever.
That's insane.
It was great. We're talking about the Eagles then, and then we're talking about. I went to Temple, so we were talking about Temple for a while. It was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I had Chris Franklin on. Like, I had that guy on like 3 times.
That's cool.
I love Franklin. And we talk all the time too. We DM, really? We talk. So, like, I had oh my god, that guy's gonna go. It will pop back in my head. Can we win this game?
It's 24 personal fouls for the Sixers, 23 for the Mavericks. All right, Sixers are down 3 here. Minute 18 remaining. We'll be doing a post-game show right after this. Oh, man, Dallas and one bucket, man. That one hurts. That one hurts.
Well,
Jaden Hardy is too good for the summer league. I like Jaden Hardy. I was really high on him. My favorite Sixers moment was when Ben did that inbound pass off the back of that dude on the Sixers. That was great. Yeah. Remember the Ben Simmons versus Jared Dudley drama?
Yes. Remember when Jared Dudley was on the team and he was locking up Harden? I was at that game. And it was the same thing. It was the same night where we got Kenneth Fareed.
Okay.
And my friends were like, Mitch, who is that? I didn't see him on the roster. I'm like, he just got picked up like 2 hours ago.
Remember when Mike Scott in the playoffs, I think it was the playoffs, fell into the stands, the crowd, and took a sip of that woman's drink?
Yeah.
Crazy. I wonder who the new play-by-play announcer would be. She thinks Kate Scott will get a national deal. She responded to my tweet the other day that she's coming back.
It was you. I remember someone was telling me about that. It was you.
She's definitely coming back. Free throw discrepancy. All right. Why isn't this sharing? Yeah, it is sharing. All right, let's go here. So the Sixers are 18 of 28 from the line, and the Mavericks are 27 of 34. So they've had 6 more opportunities. Corey Brewer locking up Harden was one of the best moments, man.
Yep, I was there for that. The crowd was electric.
Corey Brewer just dogging him, literally on top of him. It was so much fun. I went to the game where the Sixers beat the Nuggets. I was shouting when PJ was locking up Jokic. Was that the game that Embiid embarrassed Jokic?
Or was that the game you were talking about, Charles Bassey? Remember when Bassey shut down Jokic?
Yeah. Well,
no, that was away. That was in Denver.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
But at this point, Jokic took his game to another level. Yeah. I made a video of every possession from Embiid and Jokic together, and Embiid destroyed him.
Whoa, what? Isaiah Stewart has agreed on a 4-year, $64 million rookie contract extension with the Pistons. Well, damn. How much is 64 divided by 4? Oh, I'm not doing math. I'm not doing math. Screw that.
It's about 16.
It's like 16, yeah. 16, 17.
All right, 43 seconds remaining. Sixers down 5.
So I made a short on the Hardcore Sports Network about Victor Wembanyama getting shut down. It has 1,792 views. It's me just saying he got shut down.
Nice.
Sources are a glitch, bro. They're a glitch. They're a fucking glitch. Oh my god, this game's over.
No, Sixers down 6. Dallas just got an offensive board that was huge. All right, 31 seconds remaining. Does not look good right now. Not going to lie, Maxey has the best dagger shots on this team. It was so fun watching him fire from 3. Especially, he had some awesome moments in that Nets series. Wish he would take 10 threes a game. Yeah. Amen, man.
I have a question for you guys. Chat too. Do you like Twitter on the phone or the computer better? I think I like it on the phone.
I
like it more on the phone.
I think I tweet more on the computer, but I think I do like reading it more on the phone.
Yeah. I tweet more on the phone.
Most of the time I'm using like video clips.
Yeah.
So that's way easier on the computer. All right, guys, Sixers get the L. We're going to go do a post-game show right now. Thanks for joining, Mitch.
Yep. I'll catch you Thursday for the post game.
Sounds good, man.
All right. See you guys. Have a good one.
See you guys.